Well, howdy, nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and all of our non-binary friends, and welcome to this, a brand new day. Oh, hokey smokes. I feel better a little bit. Just a little bit. Part of it is because the heat wave yesterday broke. It took all day. I mean, we were right around 115. I don't know what the official grand temperature was, but especially like in the house toward the end of the night, it was hot. But then all of a sudden, right around 10 o'clock, 10 o'clock, it just went bam and dove. And it was not cold, but cooler outside. So thank goodness. I mentioned I feel better, but I feel also at this moment like my voice is worse. And I'm having to once again lean into the on switch. It's a struggle to push my on switch for my voice forward. And then I have to hold it there to keep talking. Yay. But then I've been coughing a lot more in the past half hour or so. So, thumbs up. A lot of congestion still. Still blowing out yellow stuff out of my sinuses, so I am sick. I mean, there's no two ways about that. I'm almost 59. Moderately healthy. But the older you get, the more like a solid kick to the crotch every illness is, so joy. Thumbs up on that though. But like I said, I have been feeling better. I'm gonna try coughing because it's annoying to me. Nah, I can't push it loose. I'm all clogged up right here. It may not sound any different than I have over the past like almost week, but I can feel it and I can hear it myself. But again, bone conduction and all that. So hopefully it sounds good. But I'm getting a little out of breath having to push to talk. So last night I was able to sleep. It was warm and hot, but cooler. I had all the fans again blowing on me, so you do what you gotta do. And then I woke up this morning, and one of the first things I had to do, because I couldn't go out yesterday except yesterday morning, and I was buying stuff for that day. So again, today I had like nothing to drink aside from just plain water in the house. And I don't know what it is with my system, but if I'm hungry and I drink plain water, I usually feel exceptionally nauseated. Water going through my stomach when it's empty just makes me feel sick. I don't know why. I can do things like drink soda because there's extra stuff in it, particulate matter. That stuff gets left behind when the fluid flows through my stomach. My stomach's got a little something to expend effort on, and it does, and then I don't feel sick because of it. So I went to the store this morning. I was still sweating when I got back. I was still out of breath. My heart was still racing, just not as much as it has been. It was still warm out. It's going to be hot. I mean, I think we're supposed to hit like high 80s, low 90s today. That's normal hot. Not getting close to 120 degrees Fahrenheit when proteins start to coagulate. So, yeah. Alright, there we go. A little bit. One of the other things I wanted to talk about is how gross things are. And when I say gross, I'm talking about me right now. I mentioned yesterday my room is a mess. It is a mess. I have not had the energy or the ability to do any cleaning up. And everything has been working extra hard just to piss me off. And I know that this is happening because over the past couple days, I don't think well in heat. We've been in a heat wave. I don't think well when I'm sick. I've been really sick. So I'm not thinking well. My body is not functioning well. I have had to be very careful and remember every time something stupid happens, because there are tons of stupid stuff, and I'll talk about that sort of thing, where it's like, yeah, everything in the world is working extra hard just to piss me off right now because I can't think and act well, so I'm bonking and knocking stuff over. So yeah, it's gonna seem like the world is trying to piss me off. Ugh, that's been rough. Because there have been, well, this one, the tube for my sleep apnea machine is different. That is a tool of Satan, and I'll get back to that. But under most circumstances, it's like something will fall over. I'll walk over to pick it up, and it ends up falling against my foot with the one step. Shouldn't have fallen, but fell. Hits the rubber on the shoe, sticks. And because it does that, even though it was 1/4 of an inch of movement, it gets all knocked over and spills all over the floor. Everything like that has been happening. I reach for something, not one thing falls over, but the thing I'm reaching for falls over, and then a cascade. It's like everything has been working extra hard just because I can't think and do things well. I mentioned that my sleep apnea tube is a tool of Satan. I do not know how just putting a tube inside of a plastic bag, so it's wound up, coiled, can make these things like sentient and evil, because it retains that little folds and turns no matter what you do. You may set the tube out on your bed and stretched out and it looks fine, but give it a partial turn, so it's like rotate a little bit. Every little kink is suddenly acting bizarre. When I say it's acting bizarre, I mean bizarre. I had been laying in my bed and had the tube, hugging my neck. And I hate that feeling because it's built and it was stored in such a way that this one loop naturally falls here, and then goes across and just hugs. What are the odds that would happen? And yet it did. But not only that, I was trying to move it, and so above my head is I'm just taking this tube and trying to move it so that it's not stretched out over my neck. It's literally coiled and curling in weird shapes above my head, trying to fall and cling, and it was just, everything I do with that tube is just, it's like it's literally evil. I have a roll of toilet paper on the little table that my sleep apnea machine is on. So last night, the tube that isn't sticky at all, nothing clings to it, but it was right next to the roll of toilet paper. And when I picked it up, it somehow just right there whipped over and around and then circled enough that just as I was watching, if I pulled it even 1/4 inch further, the entire roll of toilet paper, because of the loop around the coil, would have fallen and rolled out of the room and unrolled as it went down the hallway. Little stuff like that, but that tube is, like I say, those things are deliberately evil, and I don't know why. Now, oh yes, the gross part I was talking about. I mentioned just a bit ago not being able to clean up. And again, I am flighty and frothy because I'm even taking my ADHD meds. I'm feeling next to nothing from them. So, at the end of the day, I still feel like I just got out of bed and I'm waiting for my brain to wake up so I can start to think. But I got sick last Thursday. And the heat wave started last Thursday. I have been barely surviving. I have no energy. That's why my videos don't look like they usually do, because I just don't have the energy to edit. I imagine because I have been sickness sweating, because I have been heat wave sweating, because I've lost like 10 pounds over the past week. And when you do that, the chemicals and such that are stored in your fat is released in your bloodstream and then comes out of your skin and such. And that's not a pleasant scent under most situations. So I imagine right here, what is it, Tuesday? Let me double check on that. On Tuesday, I probably smell like a rotting skunk by the side of the road at high noon. Like I say, I've been sick sweating, heat wave sweating, and I have been barely surviving. I'm gonna try and shower today. I mean, under normal circumstances, my rechargeable battery that every single person has, when you go to bed, you recharge your rechargeable batteries. They're the lucky people that get a full 100% charge each and every night. Most people, probably around 80 or 90. On a good night, I get up to 60, and I haven't had a good night in a long time. So my battery is not charged up well at all. I just don't have enough charge to be able to take a shower and then do anything at all aside from lay on the floor like a heap of protoplasm and just try to metabolize. So hopefully I can get that done today. I don't like to be offensive. I don't want to give off a vile odor. So, what else do I have here? Because, good golly, Miss Molly, there's not a whole lot. Excuse me. Well, I don't really have a whole lot more to talk about it, and I'm actually feeling better. I'm not... I sound awful right now, like wheezy coffee. But until I got back from my walk, well, halfway through my walk down to the store and back with soda and such to drink and yogurt to eat, I was breathing okay. I started coughing hard on my way back. Some of that exacerbation of sickness, I think, but also probably I was looking that way for some weird reason. There's likely a lot of pollen still in the air, and I was having to breathe deep. So I got a lot of pollen and junk and other stuff because the air quality has only been fair in this area for a while now. But I'm doing the best I can. I'm going to hopefully, if I have the ability, maybe edit a video for later today. But likely, I think today is just another day I'm going to do nothing but try and just survive. The weather is nice-ish. I mean, the window is wide open again. And I've got the box fan in it. I got the other box fan down here because I'm still hot and sweaty and unpleasant. Well, not unpleasant, but I feel unpleasant. So. Be careful, be safe, take care of yourself. Illness sucks. So until I see you again, if you have to go out, please wear a mask. Protect yourself from people like me who are sick. I wear a mask too, because I try to protect other people when I'm sick, and I don't want to catch anybody else's diseases. This frickin' sucks. So if you have to go out and you don't feel good, wear a mask. Wash your hands. Try not to touch your face. Maintain your social distancing. And just do your best. If you can, get a vaccination. Remember, it's at best. I mean, I got like the Pfizer. It's like 96% effective. That really seems to shock and amaze people out there in the world who go, I thought 96% meant 100%. No, it means 96%. There's still a chance. So be safe. Get vaxxed. It helps. Because even if you do get it after you're vaxxed, it's not going to be anywhere near as bad as it would have been. So you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side. And that is a very good thing. I am so out of breath. I mean, literally, I go up and down the stairs, I'm out of breath. I used to be able to go up and down the stairs. My heart rate and breathing would not change at all. I got sick. Please take care of yourself.